Hey there, boys and girls. This week for our word sorts, we're going to once again work with those short vowel sounds. This week we are going to work with the eh sound, which we know comes from the letter E. We are also going to work with the ah sound, which we know comes from the letter O. And we are going to do the sound, which we know is the letter U. So we're going to work with those short vowel sounds, which remember, those short vowel sounds come between two consonants. So let's take a look at the words that we're going to do this week. The first word that I have for you is this word right here. Okay? So let's take a look at the sounds that we see here in this word. The first thing I notice there's a U there. So I know when I get to that U, I'm going to say So let's look at the sounds before and after. So our first sound is what? P. Good. O. So P, O together make pull. Do those sounds again with me. Pull, Pull, plum. I had a plum with my breakfast. I'm going to put plum in my very first column over here. Everything in this column now is going to have the letter U in it, and it's going to say So let's take a look at this word here. Once again, we see that U, so we know it's going to say Let's go to our beginning sounds. What does this say? S. Good. What does this say? O. S. O. Together it says soul. Say soul. What does that say? G. Very good. So let's put it all together. Soul, g. Slug. Slug. A slug was on the floor. Slug. Slug has got that U saying so it's going to go right underneath plum. Let's take a look at another word. Let's look at this word here. Here I see a different vowel. Here I see the O vowel. So O says octopus. Let's go back to the beginning. What does this say? D. D. Der. Der. P. Der. P. Drop. Do not drop your pencil on the ground. Drop. Drop is going to go in our second column here to start our O, column. Let's take a look at another word. Here, we know this letter says what? Very good. Let's go to those beginning sounds. What does this say? P. O. P. O. Put it together. Pull. T. Pull. T. Plot. A plot is the problem of a story. So, plot has got O, so it's going to go right underneath drop. Let's take a look at this word. Here we see a different vowel. Here we see E, and we know that says eh. So let's go to our beginning sounds. What does this say? F. Put it together. Fur. T. Fur. T. Fur. T. Fret. Fret. Don't fret. Your mom will be here soon. So fret is kind of like scared. Don't get scared. Or don't worry about something. Fret is going to go in our third column here because it has E saying eh. So everything in this first column here has got U saying Second column is O saying ah. And then your third column is E saying eh. Let's take a look at this word here. What vowel do we have? E. Good. Which says eh. So we know it's going to go in column number 3, but what word is it? Let's do our beginning sounds. What does this say? S. O. Put it together. Soul. Soul. Eh. D. Soul. Ed. Sled. Sled. I rode a sled down the hill. Sled, as we know, is going to go in column number 3 because it has E saying eh. Let's take a look at this word. First thing I want you to do is look at that vowel. What vowel do you have? U, very good. And U says U, umbrella. Go to the beginning sounds. What does this say? K. Ol. K. Ol. Put it together. Coal. K. Ol. B. Club. 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 I joined the soccer club after school. Club. Club is going to go in our column here. Look at this word. Oops, sorry. Look at your vowel. What does that say? Ah, very good. Go to your beginning sounds. What does this say? T. Put it together. Tur. Tur. Ah. T. Do the sounds. Tur. Ah. T. Trot. Trot. The horses were going to trot down the road. Trot. Trot is kind of like, almost like a jog. Trot is going to go in our O-ah column. Look at this word. What vowel do you have? Very good. So go to your beginning sounds. What does this say? G. What does this say? O. Put it together. Goal. Goal. Put the whole thing together. Goal. Glum. Glum. Don't look so glum, my mom said. Glum is kind of like you're feeling sad. Glum is going to go under column number 1 because you have that U saying Take a look at this word. What letter is this? U. Good. And it says Let's do those beginning sounds. What does this say? G. What does this say? G. Put it together. Gur. Gur. What are those two going to say? Gur. Gruff. Gruff. 3 billy goats gruff. We're walking down the road. Where is gruff going to go? Yeah, in column number 1 here, that you have that U saying Only a couple more. Look for your vowel. What does this say? Ah, very good. Go to those beginning sounds. What does this say? What does this say? Oh. Oh. Put it together. Full. Ah. Full up. Flop. Do not do a belly flop into the pool. It will hurt. Right? Flop. So flop is going to go under column number 2, we know, because that O is saying ah. Here, our vowel is that sound again. So let's do those beginning sounds. What does this say? B. What does this say? O. B. O. Put it together. Bull. D. Bled. 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 My finger bled onto my Band-Aid. Bled. Bled is going to go in our third column here because we have that E saying eh. Let's go through all the words that we have for this week. Okay, so in column number 1, we're going to have that U saying plum, slug, club, glum, gruff. In our second column, all of the words should have O saying drop, plot, trot, flop. And in our third column here, we should have all of our E's saying fret, sled, bled. Awesome job with those word sorts, boys and girls. Now go ahead and go to your seat and do your word sort on your own.